What did you find out that changed how you see your workplace forever? My hospital likes to call itself a family. We even have it printed on the scrub vending machine. Family first, right next to the button for size small. I used to believe it. The potlucks, the photos in the break room, the yearly awards banquet where Dr. Cole makes everyone cry by thanking the night shift. He calls us his backbone. He always smiles when he says it, like he means it. Every morning the whiteboard in the charge office looks like a prayer wheel. Names in dry erase, arrows for floaters, little stars for on-call. We keep it color-coded. Blue for ICU, green for step down, pink for post-op. I thought it was neat. I took a photo once for my sister. Look how organized we are. Then you start to notice the choreography. Sophia always needs to check the medication fridge when Lila walks in. Lila forgets her water bottle exactly when Priyanka sits down. Grace does not pass surgical trays to Sophia anymore. She asks a tech to do it. People schedule their smoke breaks by who is at the elevators. You could map it like weather fronts. Cold air never meets warm air. It just circles the building. Dr. Cole loves the system. He calls it flow. He pats the board with his clipped pen and says, "This unit runs like a watch." We laugh. It sounds like something cracking under snow. Carla, who has been here 15 years, starts pointing things out on slow nights. Notice how the compliments are always loud enough to carry. Nice save earlier, but you might try a smaller gauge next time. Or, I love how you charted that, and 2 minutes later, there's a note to management about documentation accuracy. Notice how Dr. Cole never schedules family meetings on days the translator is on, but he always finds me when there's a camera around. I laugh it off. Carla stops laughing before I do. At Thanksgiving, we had 2 turkeys. One dry brined, one deep fried. The fryer lived in the ambulance bay. It was freezing. Respiratory blocked the door with a rolling ladder so the night shift would not wander out and crowd the fryer, which means no one from ICU could get coffee and be seen by certain people. It was dumb and petty, and it worked. We took photos holding paper plates. Dr. Cole said we are the best team he has ever had. He made the residents clap for us. I almost cried because my feet hurt and he was so proud. The thing that split it open was dumb too. I borrowed the shared iPad to check a dose. The messages app was still open. A group chat, title in all caps, saving Cole. I tapped before I thought. It was the charge nurses. Carla, 3 others. Threads going back years. Reminders about his speeches. Who gets put where so he can float in and look heroic. Which family should be scheduled for his rounds on the days he brings donors. List of things that will not get fixed but can be hidden for an hour. Photos of the broken vitals machine with a note to push it to storage during tours. A script for the awards banquet. Sections labeled, "Stand near me and smile when I say resilience." There was a countdown at the top. 8 more weeks. Another message pinned. After Sarah finishes orientation, we're done. My stomach dropped. I looked around the nurse station. Everyone moved like always. Lila teasing the new resident. Priyanka with her quiet walk. Dr. Cole coming in with coffee for the night charge. Only he always forgets the lid. I felt hot and stupid and also relieved because finally the itch had a name. The banquet was in March, in the hotel ballroom with the cheap carpet that tries to look expensive. We wore our nicer scrubs. They gave us little pins. Dr. Cole told the story about the baby in December and how we moved like a single organism. He said, when you have a family like this, you can do anything. He paused like he always does. People clapped. The light made his hair look silver. Carla stepped forward with a stack of envelopes. She looked him in the eye and said thank you. She set them on the podium. He thought they were thank you cards. He smiled. He touched his heart. The front row nurses stood up. More stood. The room changed temperature. You could feel the air slide. I saw the translator fold her napkin with her hands shaking. I saw Priyanka reach for Sophia without looking, and they held onto each other like they were both falling. He opened the first envelope and his face went blank. He reached for another. The microphone picked up the sound of paper. Letters. All of them. Resignations. The dates lined up like little teeth. He started to talk, then stopped. The hotel coffee urn clicked and clicked like it wanted to boil again. Carla did not blink. Lila finally looked at me. Really looked at me. And I realized we were all counting down to the same second. And now it was here. And my hands were still full of those little award pins and I could not make my fingers open.